Hi there everyone, thank you for joining us today. I'm Deborah from GoVolHerts and welcome to our latest instalment in the Volunteer Spotlight series. In this series we're aiming to introduce you to organisations across Hertfordshire to find out about the work they do and also about how you could volunteer for them. Please remember, subscribe to our GoVolHerts YouTube channel, and if you click the bell icon you will get a notification when we post a new video. This week, I'm here with Joanna Burgess from InspireAll. Thanks for joining me, Joanne.
You're very welcome. It's good to be here.
Great. So start off, can you tell us a bit about InspireAll? What's your organisation all about?
Absolutely. So InspireAll are the providers of the family centre service in the south and west of Hertfordshire, and our colleagues in Barnardo's and YMCA are in the north and the east. So in the south and the west, the family centre service supports families really for their children to have the best start in life. So we support families antenatally all the way through till their child reaches school age and goes off to school, and if children have a SEND need beyond that as well, up to the age of 11. And we do that by providing groups, sessions, workshops, one-to-one support in a huge variety of ways.
Oh, that's great. So you've said that you operate in a particular part of the country. Which sort of area specifically are you covering if people are thinking they'd like to go somewhere local?
So in the south, we cover Hertsmere, Watford and Three Rivers districts. And in the west, it's Dacorum and St Albans districts.
Okay, that's great. Thank you. So what about your volunteering roles then? If someone's in those areas, think this sounds an interesting organisation, what could they do for you as a volunteer?
So volunteering with us, we offer a variety of roles. So our main focus is on families or families with children under 5. So as I said, we run lots of sessions, baby groups, stay and plays, singing sessions. So being a volunteer in one of those sessions might be about coming along, helping us sign families in, joining in with the activities, helping to set up activities, pack them away, and talking to families, befriending families in those sessions. But we're not limited to those kind of frontline sessions either, because there's a place for everyone in InspireAll. So we have admin roles. If you prefer, if you want to get a bit of experience in office work, we've got admin roles, gardening roles. We always appreciate help in any of our centres. So if anyone is looking for a sort of volunteering handyman type role, that is always really helpful as well. So I would suggest, if you're interested and you feel like you could make a contribution, whether that's frontline or in the background, contact us and we can certainly see where you fit.
Yeah, I think that's a thing quite a lot of organisations will do. If you have a particular skill, it might not be a volunteering role you have live at the moment, but there might be something to say, oh, I wonder if they want this. It might be, it might be something practical, like you said, as a handyman, or it might be someone says, oh, they've got like they're an entertainer or something like that, and said, can we come along and do a session? So I think sometimes volunteering roles aren't jobs with rigid job descriptions, which are like you have to do that, and then someone might come in and do a volunteering role for the organisation, and then they perhaps might go, actually I quite like to have a go at that. So I think volunteering roles, and it sounds like with your organisation we can be quite flexible. You can perhaps try some different things, perhaps flexible in time as well.
Absolutely. So in terms of the time that our volunteers offer, we have some volunteers that come in on a weekly basis. So they come in the same time, same day every week. We also have ad hoc volunteers. So there are volunteers that come along and support us, usually at one-off events. So we run events such as baby fairs, family fun sessions in the school holidays. And we've got a fantastic bank of volunteers who come in just for those one-off sessions. So their lives are too busy to commit to something regularly, but when we call them up and see if they're around, they enjoy coming along just to support us as a one-off.
Yeah, that's really great, because people sometimes don't feel they've got the time to commit they'd like to do something. So it's really nice to have a few opportunities around which are a bit flexible. I can come once a month or once every other month or whenever we've got an event on. So that's absolutely brilliant. And people do get a lot out of volunteering. So you've got people doing admin. They might have, if they're a younger person, might have some experience for their CV, changing skills for people. And sometimes it's just a social thing. Obviously, you've got quite some quite social roles. There's also being social with other volunteers, because yeah, I'm guessing you've got quite a few volunteers working with you there.
We've got some amazing volunteers and we really embed them as part of our team. So we had a volunteer coffee morning a little while back where we invited in Oaklands College and they talked about some adult learning opportunities that they might have.
Oh,
We're
great.
constantly looking to help our volunteers to upskill. But going back to the social side, we had a whole team a picnic in the park last week and our volunteers were invited along to that as well, because like I say, we really see them as part of our team. So they came along to that as well. So yeah, there's lots and lots of opportunities, and we bring our volunteers together at Christmas and at different times just to really thank them for the valuable work they do.
Oh, that's brilliant. So volunteering could be a way for people to learn new skills, make new friends. There's a lot people could get out of volunteering. So hopefully we've got someone at home who's interested in that. So thank you very much for sharing that with us today, Joanne. So if you are watching at home and you think, yeah, that sounds like an organisation I'd like to join with, Joanne and the team would love to hear from you. InspireAll, with over 400 other organisations, have their volunteering roles on our website, GoVolHerts.org.uk. So you can go to the site, you can create a free account if you haven't already, and I'll put a link to this volunteering opportunity in the description of this video, so you can go straight there. But if not, please feel free to browse the site. If you are looking for a volunteering role or you work for an organisation who needs volunteers, please feel free to follow us in social media or go to the website. I hope you'll join me next time, and I'll be talking to another Hertfordshire charity about what they do and what volunteering opportunities they have. But once again, thank you to Joanne for telling us all about InspireAll, and thanks to you at home for watching. Goodbye.